My first test of a Honda hybrid was almost 20 years ago. It was the Honda Insight, this astonishingly ugly and utterly unsophisticated hybrid that it was like a high school science project. Oh my goodness, that original Insight. It looked and felt like Honda hadn't put any work into it at all. What you're looking at here, though, is something utterly different. This is the Honda Clarity, a plug-in hybrid that is sophisticated, modern. It's handsome inside, it's comfortable to drive, and some people even think it looks pretty cool. On the road, the Clarity feels, well, it does feel a bit heavy, and it should. There are two powertrains at work here. This hybrid has a gasoline engine on board. It's a 1.5-liter four-cylinder engine, a little four-banger. There's also two electric motors. One to push the car around, it's the drive part of it, and the other acts as a generator. On battery power alone, you can get about 75 kilometers of running around town. Total range, when the whole thing is added up together, is about 550 kilometers. This Clarity is designed to be mostly a battery car. That is, the gasoline engine only kicks in when you need a bit of a power boost, say you're merging into traffic or you're going at a higher speed on the freeway. When the batteries are drained, that's when the gasoline engine kicks in to drive the generator and charge up the batteries. Honda lets you choose one of three driving modes. Econ, well, that's all about fuel efficiency. Normal is a balance between performance and fuel economy. And then there's Sport mode when you're feeling a bit frisky. What you have is lots of power, however. The horsepower is rated at 181, but there's 232 pound-feet of torque, which means you zip right off the line. That said, as you go through a corner, the body roll is quite minimal, the car feels planted at speed, and overall it's a pretty quiet ride, especially when you're in full battery mode. The cabin is quite nice. The instruments give you all the information you need about battery and gasoline performance and fuel economy. The infotainment interface is quite sensible now, something Honda seems to be figuring out, and the design flourishes. They are very, very handsome. The Clarity is not a bargain basement battery car, however. The base model is just under $40,000, and the more luxurious touring model is about $44,000. Keep in mind that both qualify for government rebates. This Clarity is almost good enough to erase all my memories of the Insight. Almost. What that tells you is that Honda is not just an engine company, not just a battery car company, but a company that learns from its mistakes. Combined, the gasoline, the battery power, gives you a range of between, say, 400 and... This Clarity is battery car. That is, because yes, there is a gasoline motor. It was a student project.